It's time for us to reveal the second and final starter deck of Moonrise, the Posthumoose Starter Deck. We're counting down 32 days until Moonrise pre-orders open on November 15th, and don't forget, Shattered Stars members do get it a day early, so don't miss out. Make sure you guys subscribe to Shattered Stars Scorpio, our best month of Shattered Stars yet, I'm not even kidding. Full art Mount Olympus, reverse Stellar Jolton, full art Arcolith, and of course the incredibly rare, only 10 copies ever made Stellar full art Phosphocell. This month is insane. Oh, and we added reverse holo commons, which is such a cool little thing, so I hope you guys have fun collecting those too. If you didn't know, Shattered Stars members get an extra exclusive discount every month, and this month for November, it is insane. Right now, Shattered Stars subscribers can log into their account at shop.elestrals.com and use code SSNOV BOGO at checkout to get buy one, get one free on Shattered Stars bundles available until the end of the month or supplies last. That means that you could go buy a bundle of Shattered Stars Lunar and get a free bundle on top of that. This is nuts, and we're not limiting the amount of bundles that you can buy and get free bundles. So if you buy 10 bundles, you get 10 bundles for free. It is absolutely nuts. There are a few little disclaimers that I want to throw in though. First things first, you can only use this discount code once per customer. So once you make your purchase, that's it. You can't do it again with the same account. But we're not limiting how many packs you can buy on this BOGO deal. So again, if you want to buy 10 bundles, you can get 10 bundles for free. You just got to add it all into the cart and then apply the discount, and it'll give you the 50% off essentially. And just make sure you're logged into your Shattered Stars account. This is a crazy deal, man. I'm telling you, you guys can get all of our previous Shattered Stars month, including Celebration, until supplies last. And I want to let you guys know that some of these packs are very, very low on inventory, so I would recommend taking advantage of this deal sooner than later. That's code SSNOV BOGO, celebrating a buy one, get one for Shattered Stars bundles all month long, exclusively for Shattered Stars subscribers. Which, by the way, you can subscribe to Scorpio right now and then make another purchase, use the discount code, and get BOGO to get caught up on all of the previous months you might have missed out on. Man, I can't wait to see all the Stellars y'all pull from this. I know it's been a lot to keep up with all of these Moonrise reveals, but we do have a playlist link in the description below. You guys can check it all out and watch all the reveals you might have missed out on, because it is so hype. You want to be in the know. You want to start thinking about what kind of decks you're going to be running, and this Posthumoose Starter Deck is going to get you started in an incredible way. All right, so of course this deck does indeed come with 3 booster packs, so you're gonna have an opportunity to pull some epic new cards. It's got that beautiful D20 die, and you get your how to play guide and a new starter deck. And this Posthumoose Holo looks so good, man. So epic. Every time you get one of these starter decks, you have a chance to pull an incredibly rare card. You can open this thing, and right under the Holo Posthumoose, there is a chance that you will find one of 2 very, very epic cards. First up, Stellar Fawnlet. Stellar Fawnlet is one of my favorite Stellars we've ever released. It is absolutely gorgeous with that blue. I think this is a card that people are gonna go crazy for, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And of course, there's only 99 copies ever made. And we're not stopping there, because there is an additional Stellar you can find in these starter decks, and that is none other than Stellar Bandaloon. Bandaloon has a super cool effect where he can steal your opponent's runes, and this Bandaloon is decked out like a true little robber, just running around and stealing stuff from different casters. I think he's a fun little guy, and that's going to be one of the possible Stellar rares you could find, the reverse Stellar Bandaloon out of the Posthumoose Starter Deck. So when you open up your starter deck and you look under the top card, there is a chance that you will find the Stellar Fawnlet or a reverse Stellar Bandaloon. But this starter deck is really epic, man. This really highlights what Artemis can do with the Posthumoose deck. You're going to get the Night Venoms. You're going to get 2 Spectrus, man. Absolutely nuts. The Comalis, the Bandaloons. 2 Viscerus, baby. We've got the Moss Stations as well, and Ardbuds to search out. We've got the Nogs, Ambrosias, and of course your Divines, into some great runes like Earthquakes and Poison-Tipped Arrows and Gorgon's Gaze and Divine Healings. This deck is absolutely incredible. And I do want to mention that we are making a rule. I know that currently Earthquake is limited in the game to only 1 copy, but we are making a rule that when you play in an event, if you use a starter deck exactly as it is and do not modify the starter deck, then the starter deck is legal for the event, even if that card is on the limited list. So in this case, this starter deck comes with 2 Earthquakes, which would make it illegal otherwise. If you bring this exact deck and do not change it, you can compete with this exact deck. But let's break down every single card that you can get in the Posthumoose Starter Deck. The Fawnlets kick you off, being able to search out your Artemis, but don't forget, Fawnlet can actually search Theraheart as well, and that's something that a lot of people don't realize, but it can be very advantageous, as Theraheart can turbo Special Ascend into Posthumoose by stopping a counter rune, and you can stop your own counter runes, which is really cool. But ultimately, this card gives you a turbo ascension into Posthumoose, one of the strongest Lunar Elestrals we've ever made. This card comes onto the field, and you have the ability to destroy cards alongside Artemis, and then you have counter immunity alongside Artemis as well, which is so incredibly powerful in a game. Obviously, right now, the current metagame is a lot of people utilizing counter runes, so having Posthumoose there to stop that strategy makes it incredibly powerful. You've got 1 Gloom Bat to special cast on your opponents, and you've got 2 Toxiri, which is very cool to search out your dense fog, getting that suppression activation more frequently. Night Venom is there to destroy things, of course, after that search, and 2 Specterus. Specterus, a very powerful Elestral and one of the best additions in Daybreak, getting 2 copies here in this starter deck. 2 Comalis, so you're going to be able to search out those Spectral Elestrals very easily. That's your Specterus. That's your Posthumoose, right? So those are very important that you can search those cards out. You've got the Bandaloons to disrupt your opponent by taking their counter runes, and Cryptoris can help you find that Theraheart and that Posthumoose, that Night Venom from your deck. 2 Viscerus, one of the most powerful and impactful Earth Elestrals that has come into play since base set, getting 2 copies here in the starter deck. 2 Mostation, another Frostfall Elestral that put in a ton of work and has continued to put in a ton of work with its 6 attack stat. And then you have the flexibility of utilizing Ardbud in this package to search out some of those insectoids, because that gives you the target of Toxiri, that gives you the target of Specterus, and the target of Viscerus, and all of those cards are very powerful, so having that on an Ardbud is cool, and you have some really awesome things you can do with that. Moving over to our Rune lineup, it is stacked. You've got the 2 Nectar of the Gods, the Ambrosia, you've got Temple of the Moon, which of course sets up your Lunar Elestrals to be a bit stronger, and you've got 2 Earthquakes. So again, the highlight here, 2 Earthquakes. You could play a 2 Earthquake deck in a tournament as long as it is this exact starter deck, but Earthquake, obviously an incredibly powerful removal rune, being able to destroy an Elestral. You've got the 2 Poison Tipped Arrows for further removal, and then the 2 Gorgon's Gaze. Of course, pretty much every deck right now is running 3 Gorgon's Gaze, so giving 2 right off the bat here in the starter deck, incredibly powerful. And 2 Divine Healing, again, to be able to heal up on your Artemis and be able to get more, suppressions off with the Disenchant there. And then you've got 14 Alloon and 6 Terratlas, so just 2 elements in this one, highlighting both Lunar and Earth. I think this deck is incredible, and I think having the opportunity to buy a Fulgoric starter deck and a Posthumoose starter deck and have this many amazing cards right out of the gate and packs to open is an incredible thing, and I can't wait to get this in the hands of all you guys out there, because I really believe that these starter decks are awesome, and I want to hear your thoughts, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the brand new starter decks, and I hope you guys have a great time opening them, and the chance of getting those Stellars, those reverse Stellars, it's so cool. I love these decks, and I think they're going to be epic, so let me know what you guys think. Don't forget that Shattered Stars members do get early access to our pre-orders on November 14th instead of the 15th, which is super hype, and of course, let me know you guys' thoughts on these 2 new starter decks. We've got a brand new reveal for you guys tomorrow, so I'll see y'all then.